What's up? What's going on, YouTube world? Don't kill me. It's been a minute. It's been a really long minute. But sometimes you got to go inside yourself and search yourself, right? And so that's what I've been doing. Obviously, you guys, this isn't the normal background. This is real impromptu. Just really wanted to, sorry about that, update y'all on my journey. And no, my candle isn't burning my papers. But since we pointed out my papers, let's talk about that real quick. I'm going to update y'all on the journey. So what's been going on is this. I have decided to turn my bedroom into my studio. What you see behind me, one thing I learned from Kobe Bryant, watching an interview of his, is to write a contract to yourself and sign it. So that's my first piece of paper up there. My second piece of paper, where's that? Right there. My second piece of paper is my desires. Everybody I wanted to work with, everything I wanted to do, short term versus long term, all of that. The two papers at the bottom is my letter to money. I wrote down all the things I was afraid of, all the anxieties, everything. I realized a lot of my anxiety is attached to money, whether it's the lack thereof or the fullness thereof. And so I've just been working within myself to not let it be anxiety anymore. I know y'all hear the music in the background. If y'all can't, I'm about to turn it up because this is my stuff. This is my thinking music. And yes, I got on shorts. And so, yeah, I need thinking music and candles because my brain goes all day. And so peaceful music like this literally gives me the ability to think, calm down, also unwind, maybe pray to it. It's just whatever manner I want to take in that moment. And so right now I'm in my studio. I was just recording a verse for a cipher that's going to be crazy. I ain't going to leak it too much, but I'm the only female on the cipher, so y'all know I got to come with it. But yeah, so during the course of the last couple of months, like I said, I've been doing some soul searching inside myself, meditating, praying more, phone on D&D and personal mode, more just really becoming who I'm supposed to be. And the journey ain't been pleasant, y'all. It ain't been pleasant at all. Not a notification popped up, but it hasn't been pleasant at all. It's been grueling. You have an opportunity to sit with yourself and think about things you can change about yourself, not necessarily the circumstances or whatever, but what you can do to better yourself inside that. And so, yes, so I've been cultivating and creating a program that got accepted by Akron Public Schools. It's a creative writing workshop called Courage in a Pen. Because what I'm finding is that most people have one or the other. Some people's penmanship is excellent, and they don't have the courage to get up there and perform what their pen has produced. Other people have the courage, and the penmanship really isn't there. The lack of communication skills, being able to connect with your audience, look them in the face, personal, interpersonal communication skills. This can help with interviewing. It can help with a lot of things, oratory skills, reading and writing, just general, all the way up to the intense things around reading, writing, and creating. So I'm excited about that. I've been partnering with some great organizations. And man, it's just blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind because, you pray for things and then they, God allows them to come into fruition. And it's like, oh snap, it's here. And now I'm at a place where my prayer is, God, don't let me fumble it. If I can be honest. And my accountant told me it's not that the increase is coming. The increase is already here. You just have to accept it. And I felt like the moment I prayed and accepted it, a thought popped in my brain and it says, it's time to go get your inheritance. And before the events, before my phone started ringing, before people started accepting my program, I accepted the fact then my inheritance is here. And so I started walking like it. I started acting like it, right? And it just started falling in. I'm telling y'all, I feel like I can't keep up with the blessings right now. And there comes a moment, and I'm really not trying to testify, but I can get churchy, but I just want to encourage y'all that there comes a moment where if you have a thought and you believe that thought, that you do what's necessary to bring that thought into fruition. And ever since I said, Alexis, go get your inheritance. And it's not go get to like go chase it. It's that accept that it's here, know that it's yours, and move like it's yours by faith. And then I'm telling you, I can't keep up with the blessings right now. And if y'all knew the last couple of years of my life, you would understand the magnitude of my gratitude and my thankfulness to God right now. And just the belief in myself and being proud of myself. Somebody told me today, I am intimidated by your ability to produce. And I sat and thought about that because sometimes when you're in a dry season, you wonder if you're still effective and if you're still producing. That's just honest. And so I wrestle with that, y'all. And I understand now what it means in season and out of season. And I'm just thankful that God gives me reminders. I told them not to be intimidated, but it wasn't just that person. You know, I see myself as a seed planter, and I see the seed sprouting in other people. And I'm just grateful that I could be a part of their journey, you know, in whatever capacity I can be. But yeah, man, I can't speak on a lot of other things right now until the ink dries, but it's my time. And it ain't just my time, it's your time. And believe that thing. And maybe that's my message for you today. Go get your inheritance. It already got your name on it. You just got to center yourself and believe what God told you. It's going to get dark. Baby, it's going to get hard. You're going to come up against some things. And you just got to keep walking in the dark like you're walking in the light. Your attitude on your worst days determines your good days, right? So it's a mindset thing. I was listening to TD Jakes, and this is what I'll finish up with because I try to keep them 10 minutes. And I'll do some vlogging, everything like that. But man, listen, we hitting the road. We doing programs everywhere, not just Akron Public Schools, but this thing has taken off before me like I never thought I would. This will be the thing that I believe will fully walk me off my job again. I did it before, but this time I got a little bit more faith to do it. It wasn't that I didn't have it anymore. You guys knew the journey. I had to go back. But the way this thing is moving, it's a faith thing because the dates that are required of me are work days. So maybe we'll talk about that later. But what I heard TD Jakes say is the only private things you have anymore are thoughts. And for creatives, that's huge. I was listening to something called Don't Drop the Mic. It's about 2 hours. Turn it on while you're cleaning up. It'll change your life. Pastor Stephen Furtick and Bishop TD Jakes. They just having conversation. It ain't preaching or nothing. But Bishop said the most private thing you have is your thoughts. And he compared it in a way to the woman with the issue of blood that I've never heard it compared before. He said, the way you talk to yourself determines a thing, determines the outcome of your successfulness. I'm paraphrasing. He said, how you talk to yourself matters. And I'm speaking to creatives because we deal with a lot of self-doubt. How you talk to yourself matters. Bishop said, the lady with the issue of blood, and I've never heard it talked about this way, had a thought. If I could just touch the hem of his garment, Her thought could have easily been, I'm never going to get to his garment. So the way you talk to yourself matters. And the moment I start talking to myself different and saying, my inheritance is here, I'm just finna walk in it, the floodgates open. The floodgates open. So I just want to encourage you. How you talk to yourself matters. Change your language with yourself. We so focused on changing our language with everybody else and still negative to yourself. You got to heal that relationship with yourself first. And go get your inheritance. So yeah, that's my update, man. Program got accepted. My creative writing workshops, the teaching, and mixed in with the empowerment and the encouragement, man, it's just taking off. It's just taking off, and it's blowing my mind. I'm forever grateful. Man, the older you get, the more eye sweats you start having. But hey, we here. I'm going to continue to update y'all through the good and the bad. I love y'all. We out, Team X.